So I've been following the development of this virus that's apparently going to wipe out the entire population of humans on the planet. And it's once again brought to the surface how media is used to spread panic and propaganda and mass hysteria, instead of being used to educate, to promote critical thinking, to promote asking difficult questions in this changing society. And I mean, it's like, if you look at what's being done now, basically what these news articles and what videos and all of that, what a lot of them are saying is, OMG, the end of the world is coming. This virus is just spreading fast. And Chinese aren't revealing how many people have actually died from it. It's way more than we thought. It's way worse than we thought. Making it sound as if this terrible, terrible tragedy, mass scale extinction level event is going to be happening, which, okay, anything is possible. Maybe it does happen. But who are we going to be? How are we going to respond to that happening? Because I know I don't want to be looking at Facebook and seeing these articles and then having an intense fear reaction to every single article I see. I don't think that's helpful to me or to anyone around me. I don't want to be going around talking to people about how our death is imminent, or how the Chinese are these terrible people who are gonna destroy the entire planet. That's not how I want to handle situations. And I think a lot of people, if you really sit down and have a look at who you want to be, that's not going to be who you want to be either. But the reality is that because we allow ourselves to respond in so much fear to these difficult stories and to these triggering stories, that is actually what we keep creating. And because it keeps having the effect, the desired effect, the media platforms keep doing it because it's working. So if it's still working, why change anything? Things are going to keep going as long as we, the people, keep responding to things in the desired way and to have the desired outcome, which is fear and panic and hysteria. Why anyone would want that desired outcome, aside from it being what sells papers and what gets people watching the news? That's a topic for a different day. We're not even going to go there. For now, what I'm going to focus on is, who do I want to be in relation to the movies, TV series, music, news channels, radio stations, articles that seem to be designed specifically to bring out the worst in people? Am I going to consume these media products and allow myself to be molded and shaped by my reaction to them, by my reaction of fear or desire or anger or hatred, judgment, whatever the reaction is? Is that what I want to do? Do I just want to be constantly reacting to all these triggers that are being impulsed all around us all the time? Or do I want to be in control of who I am? Do I want to determine who I am in every moment, how I'm going to respond to things, and cut out that element of emotional response that so often leads to not so pleasant outcomes, whether it's stress or making rash decisions or doing something that hurts someone, whatever the case. So that's a way that we can be part of changing the media structure, is we can be the consumers who no longer participate in and respond to the triggers the way that the triggers are designed to elicit responses from us. We can remember that the only reason that stuff keeps getting made the way that it's made is because we keep buying it. So it's up to us to say, no, thank you, and to say, I want something better. This is what I want. And also to be a part of living the example of, this is what I want to see more of in the world around me. These are the kinds of discussions I want to be having. This is how I want to deal with my emotional responses. This is how I want to deal with difficult topics. We have to be the change, be the examples, lead by example. The more people who start doing this, the quality equation becomes more and more tangible. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 makes many. So, when you're going through your Facebook feed, when you're watching the news, when you are reading an article, remember that question of who am I, and am I merely reacting to this information? Have I really investigated what's going on? Am I just believing every word that's being fed to me? How do I want to be a part of this conversation? Do I want to be participating in fear? Do I want to be creating more fear? Do I want to be spreading that fear? Or do I want to develop a more practical approach to dealing with difficult challenges in life, whether it's a viral outbreak or ridiculous politics or the topic of how to raise children, whatever it is. Thank you very much for watching. You're going to see me next time.